It was up, it's your boy Dragon back with another YouTube video. And before getting into the video, I just want to tell you guys about my Discord server. And if you already don't know about it, I will put the link in the description and I'll put it in the comment section. And I think it's just a really decent server, and it's like designers in here and people that do other stuff too, because we have some editors. But favorite thing about the server I like right now is this dump folder, and basically it's just a whole bunch of PNGs I throw in here because I am making my own GFX pack. It's gonna be a free one. And yeah, I'm gonna have that coming out in about a week or two maybe. I'm trying to make a really good pack, but yeah, it's a lot of PNGs in here if you just want to come in here, get some of these images. And yeah, man, just if you want to join the server, link will be in the description and the comment section. Let's just straight to the video. Alright, so the first thing I do is I just go on Twitter, copy the image from my client, and once I do that, I just go in here, edit, and then paste it. And if you guys didn't know that, well, I'm glad you just learned something. But to actually make the character stand out, what I do is I go to the pen tool, I zoom in some, because I never really do it from that far away. And basically, I just go around his body with the pen tool. And it's not that hard since I can curve with it every time I get to an edge. And if you guys don't know how to do that, basically what you do is you just like hold it and then you move it around when you curving, but you can't let go of it. You got to be holding onto the mouse. But yeah, it's pretty simple to just cut out the character, but this is gonna be like the hardest part you have to do when doing this. Everything else is just really simple. But yeah, you just want to go around the character and cut it out, and I'll get back to you guys once I'm done with that. Alright, as you can see, I'm almost done cutting this dude out, and once you get to the end, you just want to connect it to where you started, and you want to right click inside of it with the pen tool, make selection. Once you make selection, you want to hit OK with your feather radius and all that. And when you do this right here, you can just go to the polygon or lasso tool. Still don't know if I'm saying it right, but what you want to do is you want to layer via copy, and then if you have the thing going around at the top where it's messed up like I do, you can just duplicate this layer right here and then hit layer via cut inside of it, and then just erase the one at the top. If that's too much, you can slow the video down because some people might have to rehear what I just said, or pause the video and just see what I did or whatever. But yeah, you want a hue and saturation like you see me clicking on, and you can add a clipping mask. Really be no point since it's just the bottom layer and this is all it's going to be, but you can add a clipping mask, then you can colorize. Now when you colorize, you just want to up the saturation, and that's really preference to how you want to get the color at the bottom. But yeah, you go with a darker like a color like this. It's really just whatever. When I do this thumbnail right here, I just went with like an orange color. But what I'm gonna do now is go to my pack and get my Myplayer layer style and copy this. Now when I copy the layer style, just go back over and I paste the layer style. Now we see this going around my screen, don't mind it either because there's just something wrong with my Photoshop that's been going on for a while right now. But yeah, let me erase this and I'll be back with you guys. Now that I erased it, when you go to add the layer style, you can go to blend options. That'll be the first thing you do, and you can change the color of the outer glow. Now I think I did like a black outer glow on this one and up the opacity and probably up the size a little bit, but it's on color dodge. And this is the thing about color dodge, like this is probably meant for like light colors like that because they'll show out more when it's on like a color like orange or something. I can't really explain it, but I just know because I've been using it. But yeah, you can mess with the opacity and stuff. I'm probably picking like a dark color, either a white color, just make them show out, but it really doesn't matter. But yeah, have your bevel and inbox on, and you can, I usually just add drop shadow also, put that on normal, and then yeah. So yeah, when you got this right here, what I do next is I go to filter and I actually add oil paint onto these screenshots right here. So you can just copy my settings if you guys actually want to, and I add it to the one below it also. And oil paint. And this is basically what I did when I made, because I made the thumbnail on screen. Next thing you can do is go to color correction and you can pick CC2. I never really use one anymore because I feel like it's way too saturated and stuff. But yeah, you can use color correction 2. And yeah, once you do that, it should be looking like this. Now you might say my screenshot is horrible, well, how I cut it out. Well yeah, it does look pretty bad, not gonna lie. But you guys, like I always say, I'm just doing it for the quickness of the video. You guys should take more time when you do yours. But next thing I'm gonna add is I'm gonna add a takeover. So I'm gonna go to NBA 2K21 takeover icons. Takeover gonna be picking. It's gonna be sharpshooting takeover. Make sure you bring in the whole group. Really won't matter how you do it, but I just bring the whole group when I do it. So I'm gonna put it below the character just like so. And when I put it below the character, basically what I'm gonna do is curve it in and make it look like it's on his feet. So I just hold control and go at the edges, and yeah. When you hold control, you can just do like I'm doing. You see how I am doing on the screen. And you can just do it till you think you got in like a right spot or something. It does not matter. But yeah, that's pretty simple to do. And when you think you got like in this right spot, like where it look like she's actually on the ground, you guys can, like I'm about to do, and basically what you can do hue and saturation and do colorize and just add a clipping mask and then up the saturation, or you can actually go inside of it and go to blender options and add a color overlay. Now I really haven't seen the difference for both of these, but people tell me that adding the color overlay is actually better than doing this. But usually I just always go for the color red when I do this right here. But yeah, this is basically how I let my character stand out. And one more thing I do when I do this is I just add the green splash right here. So yeah, it's pretty much simple. Not hard to do, but I'm pretty sure this will help some of you guys out, because I know that 2K21 is here now, so it will be a lot of new content creators, and some people I just know they will not want to pay for a thumbnail. So I really do hope this does help you guys out, and I am coming out with a new pack. And don't forget to join my Discord. If you need to talk to me, you can hit me up on social, but we do be chilling a lot in my Discord. You probably see me in there every day, just doing anything. I don't even know. But yeah, this is pretty much simple. And one more thing before I do end this video, like you can add some effects to it to just make the thumbnail a little better. Like the only thing I really wanted to do this video for is the hue and saturation thing, because I know I didn't even know about this until like maybe two weeks ago. My boy Nate told me about it, so I just want to help you guys out in case you guys do not know. So what I do at the end of my thumbnails, I basically just merge visible. When I merge visible on my thumbnails, what I do is I add camera raw filter. The reason I do this is because I just tend to try to like blend the thumbnail, and that's why I mess with the temperature and stuff. But yeah, you see how like the color blend is getting better when you up the temperature like that, and then you can mess with the tint also. It just like gives it that extra color that makes everything look together. I know some people probably don't do that, but I just started doing it, so I guess like I don't even know if it makes it look worse or better. But yeah, you can just mess with these settings right here and camera raw. And I tend to see a lot of people that do camera raw, like a lot of new people to it, and they just like oversaturate and all this. And it's really not a good thing to do that, because it just will come out bad. But yeah, it's pretty simple to do. And I'm just showing camera raw filter because I know some people don't have topaz. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my magic bullet settings also, just for the video. So yeah, these are my magic bullet settings. You guys can copy these. Just show these. You can slow down the video because I'm just putting them up on the screen very quickly. But this is basically everything I use. My diffusion, chromatic aberration. I don't know if I said that right either, but yeah, that's pretty much it. This is my magic bullet settings. If you don't like that, you can change it up a little bit, but those are the things that most people use on there that I just showed on my screen. Oh yeah, you see it gave it that extra blast on the thumbnail. And one last thing I do add is topaz labs, but I probably should have added that to certain things before I merged visible, but I still will add to see how it will come out. So the only filter I do add from topaz labs is crisp, really though. Probably should try to range out with it, but yeah. You see, crisp just makes it look like that. But obviously you don't want to do all that. You can go to like the details. You can have the adaptive exposure on, take that off. Like it's a lot of different stuff you can do with it. But I mostly just use crisp, even if I do just use the adaptive exposure, because some people actually like this, their thumbnails like this right here. So yeah, because I see a lot of styles with like that. But yeah, it's pretty much simple. Like some people like the saturated vibe, then some people like the dark vibe. If this video did help you out, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. And just yeah, join my Discord. We be chilling in there, man. I'm gonna put that in the description and put it in the comment section. And if this video did help you out, tell your friends about my channel. If they trying to design, they new YouTubers, they need help, because like I said, I help a lot of people out. And yeah, man, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like.